Hi everyone, Ian here from People Traction. We're here for another edition of TA Hack and we're going to talk about GDPR today. So GDPR, what is GDPR? So it's the General Data Protection Regulations that are coming in to Europe in 2018. I know we've got a wee bit of time left on that, but it's a really important topic because it comes into Europe in 2018, which means it's before Brexit, which means it is definitely going to apply to companies in the UK. Now, one of the things with GDPR is that it completely changes the way that we as HR and recruiters can really attract people, record their details, how we have to interact with them later on in the process as well. So let's have a quick look at how this actually really does change things. So as recruiters and HR people, whenever we've been recruiting for a job, typically what we've done is we've put a job advert out to a load of job boards. The job boards provide us applications through, and that either goes into our email inbox or it goes into an applicant tracking system. Now, whenever they go into the applicant tracking system, we communicate with them throughout the recruitment process, that's fine, but we paid to get that information in there, so we really should be able to use that in the future. And this is where it gets kind of challenging, because if we didn't comply with the GDPR regulations with the opt-in process, then it's going to make it really difficult for us to be able to actually communicate with these people in the future. So we're not going to be allowed to send emails to them, we're not going to be allowed to communicate with them, and if we do, we're not going to be GDPR compliant. So what happens if we're not GDPR compliant? Well, this gets a little scary, because if we're not GDPR compliant, they have the right to fine our businesses 5% of our annual revenue. So that's not 5% of our profit, 5% of profit after tax, anything like that. That's 5% of revenue. So if you think you're part of a large business, think how much money your business makes every year through its clients. Imagine being responsible for your company having been fined 5% of that total revenue. That's a pretty big deal, and it could have some pretty serious implications on your career. So what we need to do is we need to get GDPR compliant. So to help companies get compliant with how they're using candidate ID, how they're using all of their applicant tracking systems, the activities that the recruitment teams are taking, I've created a short video series that's going to give you a load of pointers that you're going to be able to put in place very easily. So if you follow through the link in this video through to the People Traction website, there's a free short video series that you can view, and hopefully that'll give you lots of help and advice. Okay, cheers, we'll see you over on the website.